Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode. And today, too, I am here to talk about an arrest. And it seems that this man, the entity, police for the Hago Begun Sassia. And who is in the news today? Counsellor Lutterodt. Yache Counsellor Lutterodt. Yamane Bill, Wako courts, and all those stuffs. A year then or could do courts, a year then, Ghana police for Sakano. Ladies and gentlemen, intro. Welcome back to this is Ivandy Studios, and police arrest Sir George Counsellor Lutterodt over alleged viral and insightful comments. And Ghana police posted this article. You let me know what let's go to the article. The Crime Investigation Department, the CID, has arrested Sir George Counsellor Lutterodt, also known as Counsellor Lutterodt, over comments made in a viral video alleged inciting some youths to storm the residence of the late high life musician Daddy Lumba. Secondly, police investigation indicates that the suspects made some comments in relation to issues surrounding the late musician, which is considered offensive and capable of causing a breach of peace. Thirdly, he has since been granted bail, but will be put on the court on Wednesday, 11th March, on the charges of offensive conduct to breach the peace under the section of 207, the Criminal Offences Act 1960, Act 29, and inciting violence under Criminal Offence Act and Public Order Act 1994, Act 4 now. Listen. What I'm reading, the Counsellor Lutterodt made a comment in a certain video, and the video sparked a conversation online over the late Daddy Lumba. It seems Daddy Lumba we are. I say, I call you and now say, today, this, tomorrow, that, and what is it? And then the Baba we but you know, the police is saying something. Counsellor Lutterodt said this in a viral video. I think in a studio. I don't really remember the radio station though, but it was in a studio, and he made such a comment, and it has sparked conversation here and there. I condemn the police via the action. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, we have the right to talk, but I think we need to. Assembly and crown can follow Lutterodt, right? It will be via some and found do via some, right? But it seems as a bibia na yako kami na kwa dani bibi na, and it seems to say please what omodo omoni aba sa issue false defamation. Look at what happened to Ebola. Look at what happened to Diaboken, and look at what has happened to Counsellor Lutterodt here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch this video. After that, you understand what I'm saying.
But if it is true that Lumba, as is alleged, has been buried in the house, I want to ask the Ghana boys in Accra that we shouldn't wait for the police. Let's move to the resident of Lumba, and I'm calling action now for the desecration of the land. Walk to the house with pickers. We're not fighting in the human being. Enter the resident of Lumba, and let's find where the body has been buried.
No. So welcome back. As you watch the video, Counsellor Lutterodt was saying that it is alleged, say, because I mean, I say, he assumes, say, the body of Daddy Lumba was buried in the house, and Lutterodt is harming the boys. Omun kofi ho no mun kotutu assassin no. Omun kotutu efunu no. If you watch the full video, for the sake of copyright, I have to cut it off. If you watch the full video, like even the presenter was saying, no, you can't go bunch into somebody's house. Charlie, Nigeria, I don't know. I won't even say Nigeria. Even in some part of Ghana, they bury people in their houses. That is them. Or there's nothing you can do about it. But Obia will now also be seen when if it is none of your business. Right? So say okay, yacho. And yacho, a bill of what? The police stated that a bill of 50,000. Yes, the police didn't say. But let me read this article from BBC Ghana. BBC Ghana, the Adenta Circuit Court has granted a bail to Counsellor Lutterodt after he was arraigned for inciting the youths to storm the residence of the late high life musician Dad Lumbas with pickers. He has been charged with one count of offense conduct conducive to breach the peace. The accused pleaded not guilty to the charge and was admitted to a bail of a sum of 50,000 Ghana cedis, two sureties to be justified. The legal woes deepen as the case has been adjourned, with Lucha set to appear on court on Friday, May 22nd, 2026, for a second hearing. So you see, and I can't give you the full video, but if you watch the full video, the video was like the presenter was saying, say, let's leave this matter to the police, and it was like, police no more him. Right? And it was like, police no more him. And you are trying to say that the police omuni momojuma. And saying some people, information works faster. They can storm there because this matter, Ekofa issue, they can storm there. He was saying something about the guy you'd say, they can storm there. Because after all, issue whereby a Dani Asem a year way that Lumba we are by. Right, and if something of this happens, that means you have a truth in you were saying it's alleged, it is alleged, but the also can as a winner so, and you don't call court, you are saying say you are not guilty, and the court say if you are not guilty, then you are admitted in a bill of 50,000, 50K, 50K up until May 22nd, 2026. If you don't show up, you have to. I was here to have a 50K to the court. Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk to our youth of Ghana today. Share the social media is really helping, but it is really doing us more more harm than good. Yes, more harm than good. Let's be cautious of what you say on this social media thing. Right, it's very very serious because it was a Rebecca said, "Oh, kind of traffic and what," but later na behamel. Right, look at this content creator. He was just saying for fun, for content, and later he was caught. Right, look at what happened to Ebonowa, and later he was caught. So please, people are really making money of this social media thing, but please let's be cautious of what we speak, what we say whenever we have a phone in our face, right? Ladies and gentlemen, Ivandy Studios, New Year, kindly subscribe. I'm out.